booth number again?
5747, and you're live. You're live. Go ahead.
Welcome to Braun, booth 5747 at FDIC. I am standing here with Chief Ken Bouvier
this is my phone.
from New Orleans EMS.
This has nothing to do with our product.
Chief, I'm going to ask you a couple questions. How was your relationship with our dealer Nexus and the purchasing of the ambulances?
We got a great relationship. We've been doing business now with Nexus and Braun for several years, and it's easy to order. They know our needs. We got a personal, friendly relationship. If we have a problem or incident, we pick up the phone, call them, and they're on top of it.
What about your interactions at Braun when you guys come to the plant, talking to the people on the floor, all the way up to managers and Ken Braun?
Well, I tell you what, Braun is a great company to have partnership with. Visiting the factory is like spot on. We enjoy talking with the employees there and letting them know that they're actually helping us to save lives in the city of New Orleans. They're doing more than just building an ambulance. They're building an ambulance and the tools we need to improve the quality of life in New Orleans at the same time. They really part of our team.
Excellent. We appreciate that. We're going to walk around, start giving you a tour of the truck and kind of why they use what they use. You'll come to the front of their truck. They have an F450 Liberty with an extended cab. So we're going to look here first. They got this new bumper. It's an AW Direct bumper. Chief Bouvier, can you explain why we changed to this bumper?
Sure. We use it as a regular bumper with a push bump on the front. It had lights on the push bumper. As we would get into incidents, we had to replace the push bumper and the lights. And sometimes both of those took a while to get in. So we wanted to go to a stronger bumper. We went to a stronger bumper with better visibility. People see us coming, and we also already have had one incident since we got the new trucks, and we received no damage. The other vehicles sustained a heavy damage. And on this front bumper here, we have these side markers here. The paramedics and EMTs that work for us that are a little bit shorter than I am, they enjoy these markers that tells them where the end of their bumpers are at. So we've had a lot of success moving to the stronger, bigger bumper.
He was also talking about visibility. What can you tell us about these cameras? This is a Brigade 360 camera system all around this truck. We'll try to point that out as we go around. How are the crews responding to this camera?
So this Brigade 360 is the new style. And since we went to the new style camera, the visibility is better. The employees can see it in the cab, and it helps them when back. And although we do have a policy, when you're not on a call, you have to have a spotter. But even with a spotter, the camera helps us to get a little bit closer when we're turning. And this is a great size truck, so we have to make sure that we got good camera, good visibility. It works great.
Okay, we're going to move on to the inside. They got a custom console in here. They use some lockers in the rear. We're going to give you a showing of this console in here. So in here, you can see their console inside. You can see their Vista screen where they're going to put their radios. The button up there runs the howler. That's their howler switch up there with their siren controls. They got the cup holders up front that we recessed in for them, so nothing spills on any electronics. And then back here in the back, we use these lockers. Chief, what do you guys use these lockers for back here? What makes this unique?
So we only have one main station in New Orleans, and then after that, the trucks are out on the streets, and they roam in the streets in New Orleans. So there's no station to go back to. So if they're going to rest, we went to the extended cab so that the seats can lay all the way back. But an employee can put their personal stuff here, like their wallet, their purse, their gym bag. They can also put their lunch up in there. They're in this truck for 12 hours or 14 hours. So it gives them a little luxury and a place to rest, and also to put their personal belongings. When a person's riding in the cab to go to the hospital with their family, they really can't touch their belongings in the back because the back door is still closed, and the general public doesn't even know that they have storage or locker right there.
I would like to zoom in a little bit inside the truck if we could. So you can see the 360 camera that's mounted up here. Easy access for the driver to see. And then what you see next to that is an A3 dash cam that records any instances that they may have and gives the chief feedback on anything they may have. So it's added safety feature to their unit.
The drive camera that's there, we have in New Orleans an accident review board. So if you get in an accident or you hit the brakes too hard and set off the camera and it records it, we view it in administration, and then you have to go before the accident review board to see what your penalty is going to be. it causes the employees to drive a little bit slow.
All right, we'll continue on with the back. We'll go to the module here in the rear. As you can see, they're celebrating their 300th year. This is something that we put on this truck that is different than the previous trucks that we did. They are in their tricentennial, so we use this badge here. As you can see, Chief Bouvier has it on as well. We will open the door.
Oh, how nice.
So we're celebrating 300 years as a city in New Orleans. This year we have more special events planned than any other year in the history of New Orleans. And EMS is at every special event on standby. So it's very, very busy this year.
So we'll start getting into OSS number 1, outside storage compartment number 1. As you can see, we got an Easy O2 lift. This helps with any kind of back restraints, any kind of problems like that. You put your bottle on there, easy to take out. It's a spring-loaded system that Braun came up with that is proprietary to us. We can also put it back in fairly easily. Can you tell a little why you went with this? Was it for back injuries and stuff like that? Or?
Right, so we haven't had a big expense with back injuries, but we've had employees go out. And when they go out, it does cost us a little bit of overtime and having to backfill. The employees that are small in size, they enjoy this so that they don't have to lift that oxygen bottle into the compartment. And most of the female paramedics enjoy it because it isn't as physical for them to do to have to lift, just basically an up and down roll.
So we come into OSS number 2 here. Looks like a little bit of storage. This is where we keep their inverter, Banner inverter that we use. This is just the suction pump. You know what kind of stuff do you guys keep in here, Chief?
Yeah, we carry things like the reeve splint and anything like for moving patients of size. Just extra tall tools. We carried a whittle tool that helps us to break into doors and stuff. So pretty much rescue tools and the reeve splint. Blankets and stuff like that. Stuff that we don't use all the time. It's like an extra compartment.
Okay. We'll come back here to OSS number 3. Got a lot of their loose equipment in here, but they do use this for other things as well. This right here, you carry splints in here, correct?
Right. We carry splints in this compartment, and also we have we carry extra equipment up in here. All up in here is extra medical supplies that we can restock the inside of the ambulance from getting the supplies from the outside.
They also have what we call an aeroclave nozzle. So the aeroclave nozzle is a good decon tool for New Orleans. They run 24/7, 365. They have an aeroclave machine that they can hook up to this nozzle on every one of their trucks, and it will take away 99% of the germs in the back. I know Chief probably can elaborate on this a little more. He's used it.
So in a city like New Orleans, we have lots of people that are homeless, and we're a party town, so we have lots of people that are intoxicated. They often vomit and defecate on themselves, and when they do that, after we clean the truck with soap and water and mop, we like to go ahead and use the autoclave to go ahead and clean the rest of the truck. Just plug it in, let the machine do the work. We try to do it, at night when it doesn't affect the use of the truck.
Excellent. So we'll come back around back. We're going to go over OSS4. We'll go to OSS4. We'll go on the inside here in a second. Around back here, we're on OSS number 4. So in here, to me, Chief, what are you guys using here?
And in here is obviously our backboard compartment, and also where we keep our stair chair. We carry a stair chair in this compartment here, and spine boards here. We also can grab equipment from the outside or inside of this compartment right here.
All right. Another key feature of Braun, a standard on all of our trucks, is the sliding door, the Easy Glide sliding door. New Orleans always uses this sliding door. It's a good way for people to get out, see traffic coming from each way. It's a good safety feature for New Orleans and a lot of other Braun customers.
Yeah, so in New Orleans, our streets are narrow in French Quarter of New Orleans. When we had a door that opened outward, we were knocking doors off often. And in some places, with cars parked on the side of the road, we couldn't even open the side door. We had to do everything out of the back. So this is a must for New Orleans EMS. This is a deal breaker. If you can't make a sliding side door, you're probably not interested. We need this sliding door. We've learned that this is the best tool for our job.
OSS number 5, also known as the Als Cabinet. Up here, Chief, what do you guys keep up in here?
So the most important tool in cardiac arrest that we're pulling out of the truck right away is suction, and the Lucas device along with our med bag. So in here comes out the Lucas device, the med bag, the suction, oxygen, all of that's coming out. Our oxygen is right here in the wheel well. But our oxygen, Lucas, the paramedic bag, and also the suction.
All right, we're going to step inside. So we'll step inside and kind of see some of the key features.
Not that where we're doing CPR on a patient in the back anyway.
No, we don't.
Okay, so we're to the inside. As Chief had mentioned here, this is inside-outside access cabinet, which is OSS number 4, so they can pull some of the stuff inside and outside as well. As you come in, you can see their curbside layout. You have the 4-point harnesses in here.
So today, paramedics, they got to think outside the box. They often say, I can't wear my safety belt because I can't reach the patient. I've been in EMS now for 43 years, and this is a change in EMS, and people have to change the way they think. You can stay belted in, with these harnesses, and we've had success with it, and we're excited to have it in our trucks.
If you come in a little further, you kind of see some of the layout in here. You can see their Paramedic Design that they use here, ease of access for the medic. You can also see their charts up on the wall. They have a little board here, a little whiteboard to write on stuff.
We wanted everything where we could reach the patient, also reach like needles and gel codes and tourniquets, and throw our sharps away, could write vital signs on the board, and could even work the VMUC system if we needed. So very little do you have to ever get up for right here. So that was all part of it, and we just love it.
Excellent. As you look up here, we got an attendant seat, but if I could get you to come up here a little bit closer, they have a communications cabinet where they keep a lot of their radio heads and stuff like that down in here. They use that through the pass-through right here. It's also a good writing service for somebody back there with the countertop. You can see here, they have their drug safe up here.
Yeah, so in that drug safe, it's also a refrigerator.
Yep.
Because we carry some medicines that have to stay cold, like the do-a-do kits in case we was to have a terrorist attack. And we also keep IV fluids cold, because at New Orleans, after we obtain ROSC, we cool patients, and we want to make sure that we always have cool fluids.
Yeah, if we go over to the street side layout, you can see as the medic's working here, they got a writing surface right here that they can pull out. They can use for writing any reports they may have to do. Anything like that, so that makes that pretty convenient for the medic in the back as well.
We mount a computer on the cabinet deck, and then right there, they like to take it sometime and put the keyboard on that shelf that's there. So it works out really, really well for us. Good access to the VMUC. And if you notice here, we've taken away all of the sharp edge square corners, so we kind of went round with everything, so that way if we were to get into a wreck, we would hopefully hit a pad instead of hitting something sharp.
Yep. They also, as you can see, use a striker power load and the power cot. This is something else that New Orleans ordered with their truck to be delivered right down there to them. Up here, on each side, they got some extra storage with inventory control loops. So these loops will be locked out at the end of every shift, correct, Chief?
Yes,
and that way they have to cut it open to get into it, and everything is accounted for as well. You have your sharps and trash in this area too, in case you're working on the CPR seat side.
Should be able to reach everything. We put electrodes and cardiac equipment to the right side, and on the left side up here, we put all extra stuff that we may need, like a suction tube or something for airway, trash and sharps there, and the monitor. We can reach the monitor with never having to get up out of the truck.
All right. We appreciate your time and checking in with us on Facebook Live. We definitely appreciate New Orleans, Chief Bouvier, Chief Flores. We appreciate everything that they do, the partnership we have with them. Appreciate everything with Nexus Emergency Groups as well. Please tune in. We got a lot of these coming. And 5747, we bring the booth to you, so be sure to watch at 4 o'clock. It'll be the next one.